And welcome. Oh my goodness. We got to start with, do you know that we only have 5 more weeks and our 90 days will be up? I know.
Oh my gosh, I've got to get on. I've got to get down to serious business, Chella.
5 more weeks, folks, and that will be the end of our 90 days. We said we were going to be with you for 90 days and 5 more weeks. So send us your questions, send us your comments. You can send them directly to us. You can post them on the page. We are just delighted to be here. My name is Chella, and I am a money relationship strategist helping women identify and release their money baggage from childhood. And I'm delighted to be here with Terilee Harrison.
Thank you so much. It's so great to see you, Chella, and be with you. It's one of my favorite times of the week. This rates right up there with meeting or my there. Good morning, Venky. This rates right up there with my weekly call with my 2.5-year-old granddaughter. That's pretty special, right? Right. But for those who don't know me, this is pretty big, actually. I am an online business networking expert trainer, and I am obsessed with networking and connecting people. And it's always a delight to be here with you and with Chella and with Venky.
Yes, we were just talking about Venky. It's like, okay, we need to hop on so that Venky can get his day started on this fabulous Tuesday. And today we are going to talk. We talked about it. We teased you about it. And so I've been doing a review. I've actually looked at 5 different planners. This is 90-day planners. And one of them, which is the first one, the 90-day, I found that a little bit too complicated. Not enough room, not enough space, right? I don't want to have to think. I don't want to have to think about it.
Okay.
So that was the first one. But, you have to find the one that's going to be the right fit for you. And I know I've said it before, and I'm going to say it one last time. And that is that this was a task assigned to me back in March that I didn't want to do. I just didn't want to do it.
I've never had things I didn't want to do. Just kidding. Go ahead.
And at the time, I did a lighter version of this. But the second choice is called 90X. And what's really neat about this one is that it asks you to do it. They really do a great job. They want you to do what's the 90-day plan, and then they ask you to break it down into smaller chunks.
Okay, that's cool.
And what's really neat about this is that you do daily. So daily activities, daily goals. It actually helps you to keep track of your water. How much water intake?
Oh, right? That's great.
Really, really a great way to do all these wonderful, wonderful things. What are some of the time wasters? Not that we have any of those, of course, but it really helps you to keep. The other thing I liked about this one is the word of the day. So today, right, you can choose a few different ones. Do you choose to be brave? Do you choose to be courageous? Do you choose to be successful, funny, whatever that case may be? And then the other thing that I liked about it, it helps you to keep track of how many days. So today's day 4 and day 5. And so how close are you getting to your 90?
I know. I can't believe it's 5 weeks.
It's only 5 weeks.
Oh, how did that happen? Okay. I'm good, though. I'm good. I'm not panicking.
No, we're not panicking. We also give you a space to do some brain dump. Like at the beginning of the week.
Oh, my gosh.
Each week gives you a space to do brain dump. What are you going to do? There you go. Brain dump. So that was the other thing about it is it gives you the brain dump, and each week it gives you review the goals. How close are you? Are you getting close? And that was incredibly helpful.
That's the 90X, huh? Okay.
90X.
I'm liking that one so far. Okay.
I'm liking it, right? It's great. It's easy to carry. It has these little tabs. I love the little tabs because then you can just directly go back to that. So currently I am doing a 30 days of being of service, offering a resource, connecting, something like that. So,
that's really cool.
Yeah. So that was just me, another task from, one of the coaches. But you can just go to that page because you have your own little divider. So this was really, really great and helpful. But then I graduated to the Phoenix.
Wow, just even the title. Mhm. Okay. Is this like the Mercedes?
This is the Mercedes. To start with, it does have a lot of the things that the other one does. But to start off, it has the little tabs. It has everything else. It has a little space for your pen, which I really appreciate. But the other one for me, anyways, is the size.
Oh.
It's larger, so it gives you more space to write.
Mm.
Right? So it has a lot of the same things, keeps you asked to brainstorm your 90 days, and it breaks it down. So the size it gives you, the other selling point for me on this one is that it has the times on the side. I know that may sound silly to some of you, but not having to put the times are already there. That was the selling point for me.
Okay.
So both of these were actually were recommended by my coach, and I like both of them. I'm going to stick to the Phoenix because I like the times, and also it's larger, so I make more notes. But the idea is the same. Break it down 90 days, 30 days, weekly, daily. It really, truly has been a game changer for me. I still carry my notebook with lots of tabs. Lots of tabs. My tabs are the ones that I need to take care of and do. But, in addition to, because this is just quick notes that I'm able to take. So I invite you guys to share, what are some of the tools that you use to keep you on track? But I really getting that because it just holds you accountable. It's like that little, it's not a person, but, it's like, it just helps you to stay on track is what I have found with my planner.
Here's my question, because I used to think that I loved, this is a very fancy pencil. I used to think I loved to get the information of my appointments and handwrite them in my diary. Our UK friends would say book them, right? You book your appointment, you book it. But when I switched over to my Google Calendar on my phone, it's like magic. It just like pops up suddenly. There it is. And it was kind of nice. So do you do an online calendar as well?
Yes.
And then you still write and transfer everything in your planner.
Yes. Because that helps you, keeps you organized, and you can get it from anywhere you are, right? But this one is an accountability for yourself. Are you taking appointments that are the, income activity appointments?
Those, yes.
Right? So I do. And that's why I like this one, because the timing is already there. So yes, in the morning or in the evening, I get my calendar, my phone, and then I'm able to put it in there. The other reason I like this one is because on your phone, and I like my phone, but it's a combination of both. You can have those appointments anywhere, no matter where you are, then you can make notes for yourself. Like today I had one person, well, no, because we ended up chatting, but sometimes you have people that don't show up, right? So then you delete them from your calendar. So, I like them both. But so this one helps you to keep track of your income activity calls or meetings or phones or whatever that is.
So
I even write movies. And last weekend I did some movies, so I put movies into my calendar, right? That's how I chose to spend my time.
Oh, that's really cool. Hey, you know how if we were watching like a makeup review or makeup review, they would probably tell us how much these are. So because the Phoenix, and you are the money mindset person. So
I am, and that's a very good point. That's a very good point. So the 90, the one that we said it's a little bit too crowded. The 90-day, that it's at the $17 mark.
Okay.
The 90X is at the $30 or $35 mark, depending on when you buy it.
Yep.
And right now it's at $34. I just checked it before we came in.
You're so
and the Phoenix is at your $29.
Oh, I thought you were going to say $50.
No, and what's really neat about these last two is that there's a website, and if you love them, you can become, again, this is a bonus money tip.
Why didn't you do this? You should do this. Please. Don't you all want Chella to give us her link so we can go get these? Come on, everyone.
I don't have a link. No. But if you sign up with a company that actually produces them,
Yeah.
you order them like every 4 months or every 3 months,
Yes.
or whatever
Yes.
that is, 4 times a
Yes.
year,
Yes.
they actually give you a discount. When they do this on a regular basis, they'll give you a discount on it.
I was going to ask you that because you would think if it was every 90 days, it'd be something that you could, just keep going. And it sounds great. And who doesn't want a new, fresh planner for your next big 90-day,
Right.
raha
You
thing?
can start any time, right? And I love this that you put in your own date, so it doesn't matter when you get it, right? So I really, but yeah, thank you for asking those prices and there's others that you can purchase one for $14.95. For me, they were a little bit too overwhelming. There was just not enough space. So like I said, I reviewed 5 of them and then I tested 3 of them, and these were my top 2 choices.
Okay. I really like it. I think that it's something, we're ending. We have a long ways to go here on our 90 days for the next 5 weeks, but yet we can go ahead and get our new journal coming in for the next one, because it doesn't mean you stop, right? Hello.
And you can start at any time, right? Some of us may want to trick ourselves and say, oh, we have to start the first of the month, or we have to start on Monday. No. We start today, right? We need to start, enough of the excuses, folks. Let us find what's going to serve you best and how you can get 2021 so that it can be the best possible year for you.
That's so good. Chella, recently, that was a really great review. And I sincerely appreciate that review. And I'm sure others will as well. Look at the work you did on that we just get to slide right in there following you and pick which one we like. So that is great. So as far as if we had a truth today, it would be, I was looking back, and you can say what you want to say about 2020. But as I was describing for someone the things that were happening in the business right now, and the things that have been developed and the systems that have been put in place, and I look back to see what all had been accomplished so far this year, I was like, whoa, I hope that everyone can take the time to take a look at what you've been doing here, whether you were on lockdown, circuit breaker, trying to stay home more, and just really stop. And I know Chella would talk about having your wall of celebration where you, right? Is that where you put your Post-it notes, right? But and maybe that's what some of mine is. I have my business bucket to-do list, and maybe it is more like that. That's the celebration part. But I was like, and this is not bragging, and it's certainly been a journey, and it's been the things, but to look back at what I did accomplish, no matter what anybody says about the year, I was like, wow, very important, isn't it?
Absolutely.
For everyone. And look at you. You spent and I have to say, I've admired your tenaciousness working through putting together your 5-day challenge, something that will serve your business for some time to come. And y'all don't know how many times I'd be talking to her on the weekend. She's like, I got to get back to my thing. I mean, you too. I'm sure we're not the only ones. So if you join us and you are realizing, we'd love to celebrate with you. Put in the comments and say, yeah, I did, accomplish this, or this is something that I was able to complete. And we want to high five you. We want to congratulate you. I don't think we do that enough. I think we're always looking at the next great thing that we have to do.
Absolutely. And it's celebration, right? Even if you think that at this point, well, it didn't turn out the way it did. Yeah, but look, it opened up new doors.
Oh,
right?
gosh.
It opened up new doors. And now more than ever, because of team and because of the connections that I've made and because of the introductions that I received, I've been on I think last month I was on 5 different podcasts.
I bet.
I was in London and Australia. And I was like, I'm international.
You are international. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh.
But no, just take a look. Take a look at the things that have happened in 2020. But is that really a truth, Terilee? Because I don't want us to let you get away. Is that really? Because my truth last week was really big. Burnt the pot. So over the weekend, I went to go replace the pot. I mean, it was that recent. So I went to the store to replace it. No, I think we need to come up with it. Yeah, the truth is that a lot of things have changed and things are really working out. But I think we need to come up with a different truth.
You need a better one?
Yeah, I think it's not a better one, just a different one, right? That was more of an education tip. Like, we want to empower our viewers
Right.
to look at 2020 and see what they achieve and what they can still achieve.
Yes.
What seeds are they going to plant between now and the end of the year?
Okay. You need a truth, huh?
I think we need to go deeper on the
I
truth.
can go deeper if you want. I can go deeper if you want. Are you really ready? I don't know. Just like,
A truth is a truth. A truth is a truth. I mean,
the truth for me is that we all have our business face we put on out in the world, and we all have that face we allow Facebook to see, etc. And then we show even less of that on LinkedIn, if you will. But I think we all can have things we're going through. It's part of our journey. And I've alluded to it, right? But I'm preparing to become an empty nester officially on 1 January 2021. And like that is a big freaking deal, people. And I'm sure that some of you have been there and you know, and I am choosing in to do the best I can. And so now it's this big joke with Cole, my son. I'll be like, do you have to, we just like have been laughing about it lately, you know, and he's like giving me the top 5 reasons why he needs to go and why it's best for him and all these things. But, you know, of course, at some point I'm going to like cry. I know it. And I'm sure that's totally normal, but it is, it's part of the journey. And so while we're writing out, this is the goals I have, and this is my thing, and this is my thing, I'm dealing with these things. I guess that's my truth, is that I'm dealing it. No, it's my walk. I have to walk it myself. No one can walk it for me. And, you know, people with little kids are like, oh, I just can't imagine. And it's amazing, isn't it, Chella, how fast that time goes? It's here and gone, man.
Yeah, I think when I went through mine, when the kids were, I guess, you know, because I was divorced at the time, it didn't really feel that because they weren't with me all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
I started my empty nesters like when they were with their dad, I was alone.
You started like a gradual. Okay.
Right. So it was just 2 weeks at a time. They were with me, or maybe 1 week at a time.
Okay.
So there were already times where there was nobody around. With me, I felt that it was more of a gradual. And then I do remember when I moved him in to his apartment to go to college and all. And that was a big ordeal. But it was a great time. But for me, it was a much easier transition because they were not with me all the time. Right?
And then the truth is, and it might not be any different. It might be the same empty nest, right? But for me to move him halfway across the world is different than moving him like a 2-hour flight, a 4-hour drive. And, but he wouldn't be in the house either way. That part doesn't matter. So some of it is just getting a grasp on me and my things, and yet enjoying all these little moments up until then. So in addition to like wanting to get a Phoenix planner, I have my big college to-do list right here, and I'm proudly checking off all the things. But I know I'm not the only one that's going through something right now. We all have our things, and so that's just my truth of what I'm going through, and it's part of life, right?
Absolutely. But I'm glad you were able to share that, because maybe there's a parent out there that needed to hear that today, right?
It could be. I can't be the only one.
Absolutely. Right?
I cannot be the only one. Yeah, no, and
absolutely not. And we appreciate our fans, and we are delighted you are here with us today. And
Vicky's been super quiet, though.
Yeah.
Vicky?
He did say good morning.
He did.
Vicky, were you a little bit concerned that I was going to call on you? No,
she didn't. She's not calling on you today unless you want to be called on. But Betty was stopping by. Our friend George Ventura stopped by. So we're always glad to see you all. And he's here.
I'm not calling
good.
You. I'm not calling on you. Well,
she won't call on you today, but she'll call you after this is over.
Right.
Yeah, she won't call on you right now. I'm excited to. I will go check out the planners very seriously. I think something like that also helps get you super for whenever you're going to start it. Maybe I'm going to start it the minute it comes. Maybe I'm going to do a fresh. Aha! I see what he's doing. Maybe I'm going to start fresh at my next 90 days. He's busy doing our evergreen webinars for virtual team. Thank you, Vanky. Woohoo! We all have our gifts and talents, and there's things that we should stay in our lane, and there's things we should delegate. And so if you need a tech team, like I know I need a tech team, so, he's got a link. So that's why he's so quiet. He's working. But I'm so grateful to have someone like Vinky to come alongside me so that I'm able to do the things that I do best. And I know Chella feels the same about people that surround her.
Absolutely. We all need to stay, like Terilee says, we need to stay on our lane, but also surround ourselves. Because I've reached out to Venki with a couple of things, and I'm going to reach to him again. But, because together, when he has resources, Terilee has resources, but when we're able to come together and share those.
Yes.
So we invite you, share in 5 more weeks. So what are you going to achieve in the next 5 weeks? I think next week we're going to have to come clean and say what we said we were going to do. And I know, Terilee. So we better work. We better work this week.
I'm not scared because you know what? So much is possible. I'm going to be like running up to the fast lane at the end though, but that's okay. So much is possible. Yes, I must be speaking to people. Yep. So everyone have a fantastic week, right, Chella? Chella and I, we probably have like 5 amazing events between now and the end of the week because that's how we roll. However, if you've watched this long, we want to make sure that you have it on your calendar or that you at least grab the replay for our virtual team global gathering that's happening this Thursday evening in North America. Starts 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do an hour of global online networking, followed by, oh my gosh, Chella is going to help us facilitate a money mindset panel with some amazing experts. We're going to be learning about some savings and investment strategies, some tax planning strategies for business people. And it's just going to be, I'm always excited about the energy and the people that show up. So we want to invite you to show up. You can become part of this at vteamsummit.com to reserve your free ticket. And look for us. We'll be there. We'll be no truths that day.
No, we're not doing truths at that event. No. We saved the truths for this. And I think I could go quite a few. I can go all year long telling truths. I'm gonna have to.
I bet you can,
right? As many events as we go to, as many people as we know, we have to have some truths.
Oh, there's a lot of truths.
And we've been doing this for so long. This is actually our 2nd anniversary.
I know, I just don't know how to. I was trying to think like it'd be fun if we showed up with party hats or we had a candle to blow out, but I guess we could do it across the world. I've been trying to think of the best way to do that, but no, we certainly. The past 2 years has just been an incredible journey, and my favorite thing is the people I've met along the way, and having Chella along this ever since the very beginning. One of the very first info meetings we ever did for virtual team. It's like she received that email and went, "Bing, I'm in," and thank you, Chella. I have so much gratitude and appreciation for all you've poured in this whole time on the journey to me and to the organization. So it's been
an amazing ride. I've learned so much along the way, and I cannot wait to see what happens in the next 6 months.
I know.
We're not going to wait a year. We're going to do 6 months.
We're going to do 6 months.
We're going to be up in May. I'm just going to say.
In May? Hey, and I will have 5 months of empty nesting then to get a lot done. So you guys better look out.
It's been a pleasure. We look forward to hearing your questions, your comments. We are here for you. And we want you to plant as many seeds so that you can watch them blossom come the beginning of the year.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Wishing you all a fantastic week. Hope to see you at the Global Gathering. If not, we'll see you back here at TTT next week. Oops, I'm the one pressing the button. I forgot. Sorry.